Dave, this is our cylinder of nitrogen, and I don't have it pressurized up, but you have your cylinder of nitrogen, you have your valve, your regulator, and then we have a line that goes to a cylinder here, this line down into the cylinder, and we have a pressure gauge on the cylinder that's going to show how much PSI is in the cylinder. And we have cut-off valves on this to where we can, regulate the flow of the gas through and the nitrogen. So this is how we can charge one cylinder, or you put this apparatus on and you can check the pressure of the cylinder itself and turn it on, so you know how much PSI you have. With this one, we have where we can take product out of one cylinder and then put it in another cylinder. So if you had a whole bunch of partials and you wanted to take all of it out and put it all into one cylinder, this is the way you would empty one and then fill the other one and then charge it with the nitrogen. So to do this, we go back to our regulator and we turn it on, and I'm going to have the valve turned off here for the second one that we don't need, and we have swivels on this, and you could make that up in Delaware, or I can make it up for you. It's not a problem. And it goes into the cylinder. On this particular one, we charged it up the other day, so I'm going to show you, and I have all the valves turned off, so we're not going to leak any methyl beyond these points. And so I'm going to turn it on, and you're going to read what the pressure is. So in this particular cylinder, I have about 160 psi. Okay. I'm gonna bump it up to about 180 because we're going to use this tomorrow. So when I do this, here's what I do. Just set that down. Okay. And we kind of simultaneously. So I turn my valve on all the way, and I follow my line, and I see which one it is. And what we do is we kind of back off of it and kind of count to 3. So he's going to turn the nitrogen on the same time I'm going to throw the valve on here on, and it's going to shoot the nitrogen in the cylinder, and you're going to see the gauge go up. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, go. All right, go ahead and cut it off. All right. So right now it's showing about 200 psi, and you could hear the nitrogen going through the liquid methyl bromide in the cylinder and the gauge going up. Probably when it cools off a little bit, it's going to drop below the 200 psi. These cylinders are tested to 500 psi. I like to operate them between about 100 and anywhere from 150 to 200 max. 180 is pretty ideal. So when I'm finished now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn the valve off on the cylinder of methyl bromide. Okay, we got a little bit of gas in here. We have a little bit of gas in this line right here. So we have our nitrogen shut off, but there is nitrogen in the line. You can see what the PSI on the nitrogen is. So I come over to this line, and I'm going to open it up, and it's going to relieve the pressure that's in that line. Well, after I open this valve, excuse me here. Go ahead and open that valve. Yes. Okay. I don't know if you heard that. It's just a little spurt, and the valve, it relieved the pressure on that. So in that, he just opened the valve on the nitrogen on this line too. So it's It's just a little spurt, so it's nothing to get worried about. There's no liquid. So we're finished now, so we'll disconnect, and you can see the valve on here. They let the pressure off of that one. So we're going to cut everything off, and now we've pressurized the cylinder, and we go to the next one. Thank you, sir. Bye.